Welcome to Community Reviews. I know you guys have not seen me posting. I have been taking a much needed break. I did an interview here recently with Ready to Love, the Tanisha, who went out with Eric. Now I'll be doing an interview tonight with this evening with Brittany Bloom, who went out with Sean or Jay, however y'all call him. Okay, I call them both myself. So, welcome to Community Reviews. We're going to talk about something, put a ring on it. But today, I wanted to talk about the last.
I don't react, but I can see her blowing up.
I'm supposed to just take one for the team. Well, you wasn't worried about her when you slept with me.
Okay. So, yeah. Let's talk about it. So the young lady that you heard saying that to Smoke or Darion is Miss Kai that you see right here above Darion and Alexia. Everyone is like, they don't know. Hope you guys can hear me. They don't know what to say or how to feel about it. So let's go ahead and just dig into it. When I first started watching, I was like, okay, is she wrong? Not wrong. Let's say this. She's on a show, a reality show. Not only that, she is here. She's single. And the couples, they're supposed to go out on dates. Right? She's one of those dates. So, if you think about it, her doing that, no, she's not in the wrong. All parties involved know what's happening. Okay? But on the last episode, we saw Darion and Alexia really hash out some stuff. He even decided to not go out with Kai anymore, to stay back and focus on himself and his relationship. With him doing that, it brought a joy to Alexia, where they had a good night. They spent time, because at one point in time she was going out too, and the hair on my face. At one point in time she was going out with guys as well. She's even gelling with other guys, but she doesn't want to go out with him, and that was suggested by Dr. Nicole. She said, you guys go with each other. She was like, no, I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm done. So he decides to take matters in his own hands. He goes home, talks to her. They have a really good conversation. The next thing you know, they're actually going out on a date. So in that date, the apartment or the condo, and Kai. To me, it was the way that Darion responded when it came to Kai, when it came to the questions that Dr. Nicole would ask. It was, but I'm going to say this, it's all a part of it. I will say I feel that Alexia is not really being fair to a point, because it is the experience. But then that's a double-edged sword for me, because I'm like, okay, I get the logic that Alexia is saying as well, when she says he's using this to just go out with other women and say, oh, I'm doing it because of the show or because of the process or whatever. So I get what she's saying when she says that also. I do. Because it could look that way. Now, as far as him saying, I'm not going to go out with Kai, I'm done. That was like a seal for their relationship, as far as let's move forward. Let's keep, maybe, I guess I'm not going to decide to keep going out with other people or whatever it is. Because we're at the halfway point of this show, and I felt they made a breakthrough. So the scene that I just played, the audio you just heard, was him going to meet up with Kai to tell Kai, I'm not gonna go out with you anymore, because Dr. Nicole, it wasn't Darion who suggested it. Dr. Nicole actually said, I think you should go out with Kai again to close the chapter, have closure. Now, I think that Alexia thought that when he was like, I'm not gonna go out with her anymore, then he wasn't gonna have any contact. Well, that is not the case. I don't think that I don't think that Darion or Alexia expect Dr. Nicole to say, you need to go out with Kai, because I did go out 4 or 5 times or whatever it was, and close the chapter in the book, and then we'll move on from there. He was like, okay, cool. I don't know what in the world Darion is actually telling Kai. And the reason why I say that is because of Kai's responses to everything. The things that she has said. Because when you listen to her, she's like, oh, you're going to shut down now. Oh, I'm the help. Listen to the key words. But it was cool when you were sleeping with me. Now, she said that, and that's a cliffhanger. Before all we know, and this is, because I saw this somewhere, is he just saying that he was laying down with her sleeping? But it sounded raunchy, not like, it sounded like something that you did outside, like nobody knows about, when we were sleeping together. For me, I find it crazy for her to say that and nothing happened. And what I mean by nothing happened is her saying you had no problem with that when we were sleeping together. Like, why would you say that we're taking naps? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why would you say you had no problem we were taking naps together and hanging out? Like, I mean, getting to know each other and get close process. But for her to say that and the way she said it, we're all going to think, oh no, Darion slept with Kai. And that's going to be a big bomb. That's going to be a humongous bomb, because it's going to actually validate. Now, I'm saying this is allegedly. This is going to validate everything that Alexia has been saying. That the condo has been a ruse. The studio time been a ruse for him to be with other women. For all we know, Kai has seen and known, maybe just says, I don't care because I want to be the one that takes him from Alexia. I don't know. I'm just throwing different scenarios out there. Not saying that any of the things are true or fact or anything. Some women will do anything to get a ring on their finger, allegedly. Or even the status. Because we don't know, like I said, we do not know what is being told to Kai. We're making her out to be the bad guy. But do we know what he's telling her? Do we know if what she's saying is, true fact? It's so many variables with this. Because if he's telling her stuff that's not true, then she's going to react on what he's saying to her. Even though Alexia doesn't know or not privy to their conversations, she's going to see her saying this, like when she stood up. And I even said when she stood up at the restaurants, like she stood up and she said, do I look like the help? And when he sat back and was like, it looks good, I was like, I was thinking to myself, you are very comfortable, Darion. This season is a little different to me than it was last season, kinda. Because I can remember there was some flirtation, real deep flirtation with the other season. But this season, to me, the flirtation is on a different level. Like, the level is like a little bit higher. I feel like it's like we're being blatantly disrespectful. Like, we're single. So when Alexia says that, to me, I understand it. Or when Jessica is speaking about her emotions because of things that Eric has said. Because to me, Eric has said some things also where it's like, wow. Like when he was speaking to Tanisha. Like, I've never had a conversation. I never, it's like, dang, you forgot you had women in your life. Or when Jay was talking about driving all the way just because she missed her show for their date, and she's like, what are we doing here? I don't understand that. What? Even though we're on a reality show, even though we're doing a process with a psychiatrist and everything else, a doctor of love, if you want to say, relationships, whatever, that doesn't mean that we go all willy-nilly. But then I kind of turn and other, like, my other shoulder talking to me saying, hold up now. Because you have to remember, they're on a process. A part of the process is this: you're going out with different people, you're getting to know them to see if what you have at home is what you actually want. Darion and her have been together the longest out of all relationships. I know for myself, for being married and everything else, being together for longer than 10 plus or whatever it is, and then getting the opportunity to go out with other people, even just to see if what you have at home is what you want, is tempting and very dangerous. But at the same time, if you're love and you want a ring at the end of this, if they are out there doing it, and dipping it and doing it, that's what they wanted in the first place, and it didn't need to be nothing anyway. It needs to be done. And to me, that's the bottom line of the whole process. If Darion did sleep with her and all they've actually done is been in the process going on dates, then everything that Alexia said was correct. She even herself, as strong-willed and not really, breaking the walls down, even said she enjoyed her date at the basketball court. She was very open about it, how she felt positive and how, everything. The way she should be doing the process. She wasn't all like, oh, I'm about to, get it. It wasn't like that. Nor was it for Jessica. Now, even though she touched his muscles, I didn't feel like she would be like, oh my God, he is more than everything over Eric. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like the men, and I want to say Eric and Darion, are acting like, the women that they're meeting are just like, oh, and like, compared to what they have at home, I'm like, what is going on? No. So as far as the situation with Kai, we could be mad and say, oh, Kai, but like I said, in this show, in this situation, she's not, because she is on a show and she's single. And the man that she is going out with is representing himself as a single man. With that being said, no, she's not in the wrong. Can you say maybe some of the things that she has said have been poor taste? Her giving her opinion about Alexia. I feel like that there should be no talk of Alexia when they are together. That goes for all of them. It should be a talk of what's going on between us. Are we vibing? What's good? Not you respecting her and she don't respect you. It's like I feel like this. You don't know what's going on over there. So let's not even attempt to try to act like we know. Giving advice or making statements, this, that, like, no. Your only focus should be what is going on between the two of you guys. Now, people are going to say she was wrong for blurting it out. No. Again, we don't know what he's been telling her. So her position is this. There's no way in the world I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm the help, the one to help you decide to be back with your girl, to decide to get married to her. Not only that, use my body as well. No, I will not be quiet. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Point blank period. 100%. Any woman in that situation is not going to be like, I'm going to be quiet, go away quietly in the dark. No, I'm going to blow it up. Because obviously you made me feel like that you may or may not was going to start something with me. I don't know. This is all speculation and a lot of allegedlys across the screen, because I don't know. I don't know what was told to her. I don't know I just don't know. That's the rub. Because they both could come back and say, I said this, she said I said that. The way Alexia is going to look at it, like, I mean, how was she supposed to feel about it? The way he was looking at her, the fact they've been together for a long time, do we think that's completely out of possibility that what she meant was they did have an intimate moment together? Now, if she said that, you didn't say that when you were sleeping with me and they were talking about a nap, I swear to God, I'm going to be going off on production. Like, bruh, that you could have kept. You could have said you weren't saying that and stopped it there. If this is about a nap situation, let me tell you, bro, don't do me like that on network. Cause I know how the previews are. They'll show you a preview. You be like, oh, it wasn't even about that. Like they did with Joy and put a ring on it. But nephew Tommy was talking about, like, it was, someone had passed, and we were thinking like, okay, is it one of the, we didn't know. So you put a preview up there, you're like, oh my God, what's happening? And so the last thing she said was, you understand that when you were sleeping with me, and it's like, oop. And I oop. Because most of the time the woman says that, she mean when you was and ooh, You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I don't know what's going to happen on the next episode. We'll get more clarity. I did not want to do a full recap of the episode. I wanted to talk about the last 5 minutes for a reason, because it was only 5 minutes, but I said to myself, there's no way in the world Kai is going to go away quietly. There's no way she's going to be like, that's baby in the corner kind of. No, she's not going to go away quietly. When I saw how happy Alexia was with Darion, how they, got together, and whatever. I'm not saying they, I don't know. They a couple, they grown. And everything was looking roses and good. Not complete roses, stuff still going on. They're still working things out. But when he went to go talk to Kai, she said that, I was just like, ugh. There's no way she's going to just go away quietly and be like, oh, yeah, no problem. Y'all be happy together. I support you 100%. No big deal. We're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, baby. Call me if you need something. Tell her if she needs anything. Because you have to understand, even though this is a process of a woman going in, and I'm going to say this about Kai. I'm pretty sure Kai, even if she didn't get told that, I'm sure she did, she knew that man had a woman. She knew he had somebody, and that eventually the whole point of this whole situation is for their well-being. Now, if he decides he want to be with her and want to find a new love, that's different. But all of it is for their relationship at the end of the day. She can't say she didn't know that. There's no way she's going to say, I had no idea. Because you spoke about Alexia more than one time, so you did know about her. And then the hand situation. When she said let go of the hands, I mean, that's something I really want to ask her. When she said let go of the hands, now like I say, if you were a woman going after a man And I'm being real. Baby, you gonna do whatever. And if going out the door to show your woman sitting there, baby, you don't move me, he's with me now, honey. I'm just saying. All of that falls up under the heading of this situation. People getting feelings for each other that weren't there before, even though you were in a long-term relationship with somebody else. Everybody knows what they're getting into going in the situation as well. So, the question, and you guys drop in the comments, let me know. Please, I love it when you leave me your comments. We all have an opinion. Was Kai wrong? I told y'all how I felt about that. Now, if they slept together, there is some responsibility to be taken here. It's like, okay, mama, he was with somebody else and you slept with him. So whatever repercussion that happens or expectation you thought you may have had, you have to eat that because you knew what you're getting into. Now for him, if that was worth it, I'm saying this is if it's true. If that was worth it, he's going to put his relationship in jeopardy for whatever they have going on. Because I don't know if Dr. Nicole is going to sign off and say that in this process, yes, it's okay to get intimate with somebody else during the process. I'm curious to know, for Dr. Nicole, how does she feel about if a person that is in this situation and a part of the couple and they get intimate with someone else? Because I don't think this has ever happened on here before. This is only the second season. So you guys, give me your opinion down below. Okay. Make sure you guys stay tuned later on tonight. There is an interview with Brittany from Put a Ring on It. And yeah, I know she went out with with him. And she's a singer. He was the one, he was going to travel all across the world. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's where we are. I wanted to break down and talk about that scene, that clip, that audio that I played. I don't want to play the audio only, no video. And I wanted to see what you guys thought about that. And I want to give my opinion about it as well. Shout out to all my members who stuck with me and been here with me since we started the membership program. If you guys don't know, there is a thanks button, a little heart that you can select, whether there's a live going, a video, or nothing going at all. It's under all my videos. If you want to donate and not anyone know about it, you can donate. I'm not sure if you can do anonymous. It's really new to me. I recorded a small video of it. It's really cute, and I haven't put it up yet. But if you guys would donate, it's called Thanks with a heart, and I would appreciate that. Donate to my channel or whatever. And then there's messages that is there. Just is a new thing that I'm having access to. Maybe not new to YouTube, but new to me. And of course, some of my members, I appreciate you guys. I want to work on, y'all give me some ideas for an emoji for the new members. And one I got was to do a teacup or me drinking tea and make that as an emoji, because one of the emojis that I actually have is me there, and I do want to update that one, and that might be a good idea. So you guys who are members in the chat or just in the comments or whatever, give me some idea what you think about that. So, and I am working on more interviews as far as, of course, this show and everything else I'm doing. Still doing Big Brother. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for all the love. And as this video premiere drops, and I think I'm going to premiere it through StreamYard with their new pre-recorded one. So shout out to everybody on Periscope. Okay, hello, and thank you for still rocking with me. Facebook group, of course, hello, love you. If you have not joined my Facebook group yet, please do. Some of the people that you love to watch on these shows are actually in my group. Okay, and Facebook period, hello to my family who watches me and everyone else who watches me on Facebook. I appreciate you 100%. And of course, YouTube, hey, what's going on? Love you down. And you guys are my members, my moderators. Thank you. Shout out to you guys and my day ones who hit me up and DM me and tell me tea or just saying what is up. Love you, and I will see you guys